The people, ladies and gentlemen, have searched to find better ways to help one another. And one of those concepts is a concept called crowdfunding. I found a way to get the funding for my project. The great thing is not a grant, it's not a loan, and there's no repayment required. The money's coming through crowdfunding. Do you know anyone who needs funding for anything? If you can say that in any language, ladies and gentlemen, you can raise all the money you need. How many of you would agree that it's time for new possibilities for the middle class in America today? It seems like everybody's trying to get a piece of the middle class, but there's no one out there to help us. We're talking about this phenomenon called crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is the internet's #1 newest, most exciting phenomenon and social trend for raising funds. In a nutshell, crowdfunding is 21st century fundraising. Maybe you want to start or expand a business. Perhaps you want to build or renovate a ministry. Perhaps you want to create a project to make the world a better place. Or you want to fund home improvements. Maybe you want to pay off some college loans or pay off a wedding. This is why our shared community crowdfunding platform is so different. We use multiplication rather than addition. Addition is you and I going out there and trying to do it by ourselves. We've been doing that all these years. How far has that gotten us? So what happens, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about this. When we come together to support one another, we leverage our relationships, our connections, our influence, and our energy. The difference is exponential. Now, in order to join the community, you must first give a donation to the project or the person who referred you. When you give that donation, they get 100% of the money. You never have to go in your pocket again. There are no monthly fees, and there are no yearly costs. Okay? So, to join the community, you must first give so that you can do what? So you can receive. With our platform, we don't charge you a fee to host your project. We also don't collect the donations. The donations go directly to you. You also have the ability to get instant donations. I asked you earlier, could you use some funding right now? You're able to do that with us, as well as cash donations. Anybody use a little extra cash? Okay? Now, once they join the community, they have a job. What's the job? Spread the word. Let the people know that you found a way to get the funding for your project. The great thing is not a grant, it's not a loan, and there's no repayment required. The money is coming through crowdfunding. Do you know anyone who needs funding for anything? That's all you have to do. So simple.